Not a Spring Chicken. Today we've got a special treat for you. These Lime Across America. Yes, Nickelodeon and featured, well, Menudo. So we're not talking about some little bit of soup, but boy, Menudo, that's one of those places Ricky Martin came from, isn't it? So come join us. This is Not a Spring Chicken. Right now we're going to bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. Obama campaign cites Pentagon in canceling U.S. troop visit.
Well, and then they're now blaming it on their two-star advisor. So he basically can't make up his mind who's responsible.
U.S. regulator sees 2 more banks. Engineer, quick sell.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mutual of Omaha, those are the same people that do the animal specials, now owns it.
Rice urges China not to misuse massive Olympic security.
Well, that's exactly what they do intend to do.
Confirmed tornado smashed through 9 New Hampshire towns.
I've never heard of a tornado in New Hampshire before.
That's a new one.
I know. I mean, tornadoes up here. I mean, well, we saw baby tornadoes here yesterday, and then on California, but they do happen.
Suspect in Phoenix Community College shooting apologizes.
Yeah, he got caught.
Aboriginal elders fly to U.S. to reclaim remains of 33 ancestors.
I mean, I never got this bit about digging up people and bringing them across the world to study them.
FCC approves satellite radio merger in 3-2 vote.
Yeah, and then it's already going to be challenged by legal organizations because they're requiring a certain amount of the jobs, a certain amount of bandwidth go to minorities, which is against the Supreme Court rulings.
Qantas jet lands with gaping hole in fuselage.
They can't figure out whether it was a fuel tank that blew up or a bomb on board.
McCain rejects audacity of hopelessness for Iraq.
Well, yeah, I mean, they just pointed out the fact that we're actually winning the war, and we've been we won the war, we won the Tet Offensive in Vietnam, and the press basically recorded it as a loss. This time they're recording it finally as a victory in Iraq.
California becomes first state to ban trans fats.
Okay, look at it this way. If you like it, the government is going to ban it.
Oh no, ice cream must be next.
That's right.
Halle Berry pushes back against the paparazzi.
And they're getting ready to take her to court for violating their civil rights.
FDIC takes over 2 more banks, closing 28 branches.
They said there are 25 more banks that are in trouble, including Washington Mutual.
Pennsylvania teens charged in fatal beating of immigrant.
I know. I mean, it's just, people do stupid things.
I love this one. Angry man shoots the lawnmower for not starting.
Oh, well, I actually cut an automobile in half once that wouldn't run, so I understand what it's like.
But how did that one make the news?
Slow news day.
Okay. 5 nominated reality hosts to preside over Emmys.
Yeah, I mean, because basically nobody's watching the Emmys anymore, so they're trying to find a way of getting some attention to it. Obama
urges Iran to accept EU nuclear proposal.
Yeah, I mean, the guy he lives in another world. I mean, they responded to his thing by announcing they now had enough cyclotrons in operation that they can build enough weapons to destroy the world.
Angry man shoots lawnmower for not starting.
Well,
like we said.
That's what you get when you're reading off the internet.
Oh, come on. I thought that would just be fun to have it twice. Okay. Struggling college students turn to food banks.
You've actually never heard about the college student that would get hot water and ketchup and make tomato soup. Yeah, that was in my days, folks.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah.
But I did remember lots of use of happy hour.
That's right.
Iraq wars, total cost nearing Vietnam's price tag.
Well, that's not bad considering things are more expensive today than they were then.
California bans restaurants from using trans fats.
I know, and they're going to start ordering people to put healthy foods on the menus, which will basically end the use of going. You don't go to a fast food place to eat healthy. You go to there to get something that you want to eat.
And you want it quick.
That's right.
You weren't going there.
You aren't going to get healthy stuff quick, which means they're not going to have the time to go there.
Well, which runs in perfectly to LA bans fast food restaurants from opening.
Oh, that's a good one. For 1 year, they got a moratorium because they say that too many people are getting fat, and they have to do this for everybody's benefit. Well, they are not in the job of telling people what they can and cannot eat in this country, but it seems like, you know, the democratic leadership of this country have decided we're going to put socialism on you whether you like it or not.
Gosh, this is like going back to school where they control your food.
That's right.
FCC poised. Oh wait, maybe it's similar because you know they have to have those balanced meals so they can get funding.
That's right. But this is just to shut them down. They don't want them open, even though it's going to cost the economy a massive loss of work. They don't care.
FCC poised to punish Comcast over web blocking.
Yeah, that's because they have Comcast decided who shall use what bandwidth and when now, which is not in their contract with people.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. FDA avoid jalapenos from Mexico and not the U.S.
Yeah, well, you know, I would have. Okay, the jalapenos are coming in now. When the tomatoes were coming in, it was a tomato problem. Jalapenos are coming in now, so it's a jalapeno problem. I think it's a Mexican problem, is what it is.
Could be,
You know,
huh?
they don't have health standards on the food they're growing.
Tomato industry hopes to recoup on losses caused by salmonella flap.
Yeah, they're actually threatening to sue the feds, which isn't going to get them anywhere.
Yeah, that'll get them real far. Americans should be outraged at the latest sweetheart deal in Washington.
Well, yeah, that's the bill to save 400,000 homes, which isn't going to save any of them.
China's 253 million internet users surpasses the U.S.
Yeah, but they're monitored people is what they are, not like in this country.
Yeah, don't they restrict their internet over there?
That's right. You can only go to certain spots.
Ford executives say new models are on the way.
Oh yeah, that's Ford. You know, they should have been on the way 5 years ago.
Mr. Obama would rather lose a war in order to win a political campaign.
That's what John McCain says. The Democrats are really hitting him hard about that, but unfortunately, you know, all politics are local.
They are?
That's right.
But then, what good does it do to have him go overseas then?
Because he unfortunately is sick, you know, kissing up to the Europeans because the Democratic Party leadership believes in the European model where the United Nations should run the world.
Oh, so he's trying to show that he's
He believes
stronger.
in that European philosophy of the world.
Barack Obama has picked up support from nearly all the Hispanic voters who voted for rival Hillary Clinton.
I don't think so. They don't like Obama.
U.S. foreclosure fillings more than doubled in the second quarter from a year earlier as falling home prices left borrowers owing more on mortgages than their properties were worth.
Yeah, they think like 15 million homeowners are upside down on their homes now, and they're not going to get right side up for a decade or more.
Well, you know, that's just from buying it when it's too high.
Yeah, well, they've been buying things too high for over a decade.
Samsung earnings missed the mark.
Yeah, and that was just 2 days ago. They said that they hit their mark, and now 2 days later they've missed the mark. I think it's probably why Samsung lost some of its heads of office.
What?
They canned the people at the top because they sort of been cooking the books.
Orders for U.S. durable goods unexpectedly rose in June, and sales of new homes were higher than forecast.
We've got a retraction on that one already. The durable goods were down, and the sales of homes were down. So that's one of those things that somebody goofed.
Oops!
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
Yep.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the animal kingdom.
The good often do bad things, and the bad often do good things. It's just the way it is.
Boy, yeah.